All right, well, the 2020 is getting closer and closer, and coming in 2020, we have the largest fun ships to date. And since it's getting closer, we now have some new information regarding these brand new ships. Stay tuned to find out. Alright, so several years ago, Carnival Cruise Line ordered their largest fun ships to date. These ships are considerably larger than the Vista class, which are currently the largest in their fleet, which are big ships. They're not big like Royal Caribbean or Norwegian, but they are fairly large ships. And now they're building 180,000 ton ships, two of them, and the first one coming in 2020 and the second in 22. And now that we're getting closer and closer, we now have a few extra details on these ships, because up until now we have known absolutely nothing about these ships with the exception of the size of it. First off, let's go over a few details on this ship, and then we'll get into the big news. So these are going to be 180,000 ton ships, and they're going to be powered by liquefied natural gas, or LNG, and I think they're going to hold roughly about 6,000 passengers, which is pretty impressive. But that's all we've known up to this date, and now we have some news saying Port Canaveral is now going to be the home of that first liquefied natural gas 180,000 ton Carnival cruise ship. Yes, Central Florida, the Space Coast, is going to be the home of the largest Carnival ship to date. And I think this is partially because Port Canaveral is right now the only in the area that has the ability to support a liquefied natural gas ship, because it is a very new thing, so not a lot of ports can kind of do that just yet. I know Miami's a couple years behind, and all that kind of stuff. But yes, we are going to see the largest fun ship to date in Port Canaveral, Florida, which is very exciting for me because I love going to Seaport, like going out to Port Canaveral, because I live like an hour away. Even though by the time it's out, I'm not going to be there. But I can already tell you the day the booking is available, I will be booking this cruise. I don't know where or when, but I will be booking probably the first day this is available. To go along with them telling us where she's going to be home ported, we finally got our first look at this cruise ship too. Up until now, we've had nothing, and now we have this. Yes, this is the official rendering of the 180,000 ton Carnival ship, and this is what they're both going to look like. And as you can see, they look a lot like Costa Smeralda or Adia Nova. I don't know if I said that right. I can never pronounce that. Then you have P&O Iona and all of those. There's 8 ships in total that are all going to be part of this same class of ships. 2 are going to be Carnival. Some are for P&O, some for Costa, some for Ida. Somebody tell me how to pronounce that in the comments. Anyways, so yes, this is our first look. As you can see, Carnival put their own little twist to things on theirs, of course, and you actually see the waterworks are behind the funnel, which is different. Most of the time they've always had the waterworks up in the front, but with something this large and something this drastic of a change, I could definitely tell you there's going to be a lot of new stuff and a lot of rearranging of things, I would hope. The only ships to have waterworks in the back of the ship, at least fresh out of the shipyard, as far as I know, have been from the Spirit class, whereas all the other ones, I know Sunshine has them now in the back, but like not originally. The Vista class has it in the front, Dream, Conquest, Destiny class, quote unquote. They all have those, and even the fantasy class had it in the center of the ship, even though they're in the rear now. But it looks like they're going to have a lot of rearranging of things, especially on the top deck, since you can already tell that the waterworks is going to be towards the rear of the ship, but it looks like there's a lot of room for more stuff towards the back of the ship. I don't know what they're going to put there. I could definitely say that though Serenity is likely going to be all the way up in the front like it normally is, because the waterworks is behind the funnel. I'd probably say that won't be where Serenity is, because it's going to have a lot of loud kids and the water and all of that kind of stuff, and then you've got a nice relaxing place right next to it, which wouldn't make sense. So I would imagine they're going to have a really large Serenity area up in the front of the ship. And besides that, there's still not a lot of details. We just know where she's going to be home ported now. And I have seen several leaks showing that, like, way in the past, and I kind of never thought anything of it just because it was so early. But I have seen leaks in the past, or leaked photos, showing Carnival Reflection as the name on the ship. That is not confirmed, and so don't take my word for it, but I think that could be what we see in the future, is a Carnival Reflection. So I will keep you guys up to date. I've been following these ships from Carnival since the day they were ordered, because I am super excited about them. Mainly what we got out of this is that Port Canaveral, Florida is going to be the home for the first liquefied natural gas 180,000 ton Carnival ship, and that we finally have a rendering of the ship itself as well. Also, you can see right in the center here we have that little glass area that looks like it could be something to do with the atrium. Maybe it's going to be like a floor to ceiling type of glass wall for the atrium to let in natural sunlight, all that, which I think would be really cool. Or the atrium, let in a lot of natural light. We'll definitely be following this along again. I'll be following this a lot over the next couple weeks, a couple months, and up until 2020 when she launches. I hope you guys are excited about this brand new fun ship that we're getting in 2 years. And I can't wait to bring you along through the whole construction process of this ship. And that's all for today's Cruise News episode. Thank you guys for watching. And yeah, I'll see you next time.